Caitlin Clark made history, but not everyone is cheering. While millions celebrate her rise as one of the most exciting athletes in the world, there's a surprising amount of criticism being thrown her way. She's breaking records, drawing huge crowds, and changing women's basketball forever. So why are some people so upset about it? To understand the full story, you have to go back to where it all began. Born on January 22, 2002, in Des Moines, Iowa, Caitlin Clark grew up surrounded by sports. Her family lived and breathed competition. Her dad played both basketball and baseball, and her brothers didn't go easy on her when they played. Caitlin was the kind of kid who never sat still. She played everything: soccer, volleyball, softball, tennis. But it was basketball that stole her heart. Even at 5 years old, she was so good that she had to play in boys' leagues. There just weren't enough opportunities for girls her age who could keep up with her. As she grew, her love for the game only got stronger. High school was where people really started paying attention. At Dowling Catholic High School, Caitlin didn't just play well, she dominated. She once dropped 60 points in a single game as a junior. By the time she finished high school, she had over 2,500 career points and was named Miss Iowa Basketball. She wasn't just making headlines in Iowa. She was representing the U.S. on the world stage, winning gold medals with Team USA and showing she could compete against the best young players anywhere. When college came around, Caitlin had offers from all over the country. But instead of heading to a big-name program far from home, she chose to stay in Iowa. That decision would change her life and women's basketball. From the moment she stepped on the court for the University of Iowa, she was different. As a freshman, she averaged over 26 points and 7 assists per game and led the entire nation in scoring. But that was just the beginning. In her second year, she made history again by becoming the first player in NCAA Division I history, male or female, to lead in both points and assists in the same season. Her long-range shooting was insane, her passing was flawless, and her confidence made every game feel like a must-watch. But it was her junior season that shook everything up. Caitlin led Iowa to its first-ever national championship game, and nearly 10 million people tuned in. That game became the most-watched women's basketball game ever. Suddenly, Caitlin wasn't just a college star. She was a national icon. The very next season, she shattered a record that had stood for decades. Caitlin scored over 3,667 points, becoming the NCAA's all-time leading scorer across both men's and women's basketball. Every arena she played in was packed. Iowa games were selling out weeks in advance. People who had never paid attention to women's basketball before were suddenly glued to their screens. She wasn't just putting up numbers, she was changing the way people saw the sport. When she entered the 2024 WNBA draft, the hype was out of control. And just like everyone expected, she went first overall to the Indiana Fever. From her very first game, Caitlin proved she belonged in the league. She won Rookie of the Year, made the All-WNBA first team, and broke records in scoring and assists. But her real impact went beyond stats. She brought energy to the WNBA that hadn't been seen before. Attendance soared. TV ratings hit new highs. And every time she played, the buzz got louder. Still, not everyone was thrilled. As her fame grew, so did the criticism. Some said she was getting too much attention. Others claimed she was being overhyped because of her background. Some even accused her of overshadowing more experienced players. But here's the thing, when someone changes the game this much, it always stirs up emotions. Caitlin isn't trying to outshine anyone. She's just playing the game the only way she knows how, with passion, confidence, and heart. What makes Caitlin different isn't just her ability to shoot from way beyond the arc or rack up assists like it's nothing. It's the way she's inspiring people. Kids all over the country are picking up basketballs, pretending they're Caitlin Clark. They're practicing deep threes, learning how to lead a team, and believing they can make it too. That's what real influence looks like. Off the court, Caitlin keeps things simple. She graduated with a marketing degree, all while juggling her basketball career and keeping her grades high. She loves sports, supports teams like the Chicago Cubs and Kansas City Chiefs, and even plays golf with pro athletes. Fame hasn't changed her. She still values her family, her roots, and the people who helped her get here. Caitlin Clark isn't just a star, she's a spark that lit a fire. And she's only just begun. The people hating on her success? Maybe they're just not ready for what comes next. Because Caitlin's not slowing down. She's chasing more records, more titles, and leaving a path wide open for the next generation to follow. Love her or hate her, you can't ignore her. Caitlin Clark has already made history, and something tells us she's not done yet. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to hit the thumbs up, subscribe for more incredible stories, and drop a comment below with your thoughts on Caitlin Clark's impact. Do you think she's the future of basketball? Let us know.